Hello everyone, it's Max here, and yet again another lovely day. Well, I think morning. I think it's still supposed to rain at like midday, 1 o'clock. But it's still not as bad as I thought, so I can still do this garden video. And that is the garden behind me. Got a cup of tea. About 10 o'clock, got about 2 hours before we got tons of cloud and stuff. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't get cloudy because the garden looks much better in the sun. So yeah, I'll be taking you around and showing you what's in our crazy gardening, because there's quite a lot. Okay, so as you walk through the gate, well, this was just a fence. There's the fence post, but we got this path put in, which is useful for going around next door, because we did used to live there, so we're friends with them. So we go there like every day, so it's nice to have a nice path. Then here is a cooking apple tree and 2 eating apple trees. I don't know the types of apples, but I can tell you they're nice apples. Also, this makes quite a nice arch, this little tree. Don't know what tree it is. We cut a lot of these trees back when we did the pruning, because we did pruning a couple of weeks ago. And now they're flowering nicely, the apple trees, but we pretty much cut most of the top off this one, as it was pretty much as tall as that. And they shouldn't be too tall, because otherwise obviously you can't reach them, and they shouldn't be too low because then they rot, and they shouldn't be too close together or overlapping, because if one rots they all rot. So yeah, we had quite a few problems, but we've got it. It's still not perfect. Like, I'm sure if you are a pruning expert, you'll have a million things wrong with this, but believe me, it is a million times better than it was before. Then we've got graffiti boards, and then a skate ramp, which is on the patio. It's all been nicely patioed beneath it, with paving slabs, so it makes it very level and nice. And here is the shed, as you've seen before. I'll link the video in the card and in the description below for a tour of this shed, which is my cutting station if you watched yesterday's video. And here we are. So there. And now, this is an arch hedge, which second day of pruning, wasn't really pruning, it was cutting the top off this because it had brambles and stuff sticking out. Pretty much as tall as that tree over there. It was almost reaching that tree, so we cut it as low as we can to the archway, because there's a lovely archway there, and now you can walk through like that. There's also paving slabs to there, and then here is the music studio, which is in front of the little shed, and this has drums and studio equipment in, and is well insulated, very, very well insulated. Like, if it gets up to 30 degrees today, which I know it won't, but on the days it has, if that door's still shut, it will still be like 10 degrees in there from the night. So yeah, very effective insulation. It's some kind of sound, semi-sound, like it has some sound properties, that's why we used it, but I think it's just from wicks. The path goes all the way down to the boat, and there's our driveway, which is 2 drives long, because there's another garden over there which belongs to them over there, and there's a lovely fire pit there which we recently put because it did used to be right there in the middle of the garden, so we turfed it over with the turf used taking away from these slabs, so that got put over there. We've got a lovely pub bench, and then there is an actual gate there, and then there's a little path to the composting toilet shed, which then behind it is a bike shelter, just basically a bit of spare roofing from the music studio, propped up at an angle just to shelter the bikes a bit. Nothing special, we might do something a bit better. There's a ladder from when we were cutting the trees, because we also cut this huge bit out there, so the solar panels on the boat to get a bit more sun, and this is going to be like halved in size, like next week. It's going to come down pretty much to there instead of up there, because willows grow like twice their size every year, I think, so it's going to be there instead of there. So a bit further down here is my dad's wood store and wood for chopping up, mostly kindling. We normally buy some bits of wood there, a couple of bits from the tree we cut off, a few bits of dead, a few bits of green, and then there's another pile there for the burner in the boat, and then there's coal over there. That's our boat. We still need to paint it. I'm not sure exactly what colour yet, but the roof still needs red oxiding. Okay guys, so this was just a shorter and more focused vlog than yesterday. If you did like yesterday's video, thank you very much. If you haven't watched it, you go check it out on my channel. I'm doing daily videos, and let me know what you think about that in the description down below, in the comments down below. I think tomorrow I'm going to do a how I edit my videos tutorial, and any other things you want to see, pop them in the comments down below, because other than that I'll probably just do whatever I do in that day. So Sunday I think it's supposed to be okay weather again, but I'll just do whatever I'm doing. I'll just film what I'm doing. Also, I'm going to film a drum cover to come out. It might be, actually that could film today. I'm going to film that today though, so that might come out in the next couple of days if you want to see me drumming punk rock. If you're not into that, don't worry. But yeah, so if you did like this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and a comment down below, because I do like reading comments and knowing that people are interested in my videos. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.